Hello. I am so behind schedule, you guys. I'm so sorry. I got so much going on. Like time flies just like that. Hi, 6'7". I'm gonna put my glasses on. Sorry, you guys. I'm gonna talk just about probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes or whatever. Because I know other people going live. Just gonna talk about this situation with these parents. I know I'm supposed to been come on at 6:05, I think. I don't have my Alexa to remind me my notifications not going off. Ugh, good grief, guys. We got so much going on. But anywho, I'm gonna get started anyway. Let me start talking. So we know the guy, parents has been charged in the shooting in is that Michigan? So they charged the parents because they didn't protect the weapon, and they're responsible for their child. And so that's what I wanted to um, speak on Adriel Clary's parents. Hi, stand up to be counted. How you doing? Um, I'm gonna try to talk a little fast, but y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. The shooter, the 15-year-old that was killed the students in Michigan. Parents were charged. They picked them up, and I think the judge gave them both $500,000 bonds to bail out, and so they were held responsible for their child's actions. So these crimes that was alleged for Robert Sylvester Kelly. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I don't know what's going on because it just look like it's just muted or whatever. And I don't know if somebody else is on live, but I'm gonna just speak anyway. Sorry I'm late, you guys. I'm on the go. I'm just busy. Hi, Mr. J. I'm like so busy. So what we're talking about, Mr. J and everybody, is like the Michigan shooter at the school. His parents was charged, and they said they did not protect those weapons, and they are holding those parents responsible for their child's action. So my question to you guys, with these alleged, and I'm still saying alleged allegations against Robert because he's going through an appeal, and I still don't see that the wrongdoing with Robert lawfully. It might be sinister to people, that's living by the Bible, or sinister to people because these people are young. And so, okay, you can hear me. Okay, great. Um, Hi, Renee. How you doing? Kel Nation, how you doing? So my thing is, do you think the same thing should happen to the Clarys and Deronda Johnson Pace? And they were a part of the crime. And I say alleged because, like I said before, I don't see any wrongdoing with Robert. Um, my mother actually gave the consent for me to date the older guy that became my husband later on. And so for us to date, because I had made it known to the officer, I made it known to my mother, that's who I want to be with, and I even spoke to my dad about this situation. And he said, when you turn, he said, I feel like around 16, a parent should be able to uh, not hold their kids captured, because that's what I did. I tried to keep my kids locked up, and I tried to give them my life learning experience. But he says, they have to know these things when they get out on their own, because if you keep them held in and they get out on their own, they're not going to know things. Um, so Asriel's mother, and this is according to the transcript, so we're speaking on the transcript here. So according to Azriel, on the transcript, according to the arguments from Robert Sylvester Kelly's counselors, according to the prosecutors, the parents were deeply involved. And according to the parents, speaking on different platforms, they were a part of this. They was no child of theirs kidnapped. They knew every um, part of this lady's life. They knew she was with Robert. You hear the father saying her better half and her man, and and things like that. You hear this, so you know that they knew that somebody was dating somebody or something was going on, and so they write field trip notes. The mother, she's there, right? She's at the hotel. So as a parent, you allow your daughter to get a separate room from you when you guys say y'all close and y'all sleep for the hotel. So you was there. You were there, Alice. Angelo, you said you found out these alleged allegations in 2016, but you didn't do anything about it. You let it drag because you was trying to get things from him. You was trying to get things from Robert. And so that's what I'm saying. With the alleged thing with Landfair, okay, they said that if they saw this tape, right? They said they saw this tape, and they said to the grand jurors, they testify under oath, and people can say what they want to say because Robert didn't pay these people off to not speak, okay? Because the prosecutors could have gave them a subpoena to sit on under oath, and they can actually tell them, listen, no matter what the situation is, you're under oath, and if you lie to us, you can go to jail, okay? So if they really wanted those Landfairs to sit there, they could have put them under oath, okay? And they could have either plead the fifth like Jim Daragatis. So and then Joronda Johnson Pace's mother, Fiona, to have a fake ID. She knew what her daughter was doing, and she helped her do this crime, and that was blackmailing Robert Sylvester Kelly. She signed the documents. She knew her daughter wasn't in school. Her daughter wasn't at school. I'm pretty sure she was looking at the news. I'm pretty sure she saw her daughter all up on the news. I'm pretty sure she saw her daughter all in the newspaper. So you didn't question your daughter why you wasn't in school. So once again, do you think these parents should be held responsible? They should be charged as well. That proves that the parents are responsible for the kids' actions, lock their ass up or something to the fact. You know me when it come down to be locking up people. I just don't see people as animals, but I feel like something should be done. Okay, something should be done. So if Alice and Angelo feel that a crime was committed, you guys was part of the crime. I'm gonna put it like this. They said that Robert people were enablers. So if you're saying that Robert people are enablers, then Azriel Clarence parents and Joronda Pace parents and that Landfair girl and whomever else, the Wood girl, her parents, these people are responsible. Okay, they are enablers because when the Wood girl, I can't remember the last name. It's Woods. I know it's some Woods in it. I don't have the notes, and I'm sorry about that because I had everything put out, but I'm running behind schedule. Monday is the only time I can take care of business, and because I don't leave out the house until the house is clean, I'm late. But what's the Wood girl? The one that tried to sue Robert, said her mother took the number from the manager. She didn't throw it away. She took it and put it in her purse. That's an enabler. You enable your daughter to go into this purse of yours that you claimed that you went into the purse. She went in the purse and she called. But the mother was furious. Oh, my daughter just turned 16, so she ain't got no business calling no one. So why we didn't give the number back to Robert Sylvester Kelly's management? That's an enabler. So those are enablers. So the parents get a pass. So we hold the people that work for Robert and Robert responsible for something that these parents gave consent to. Angelo and his wife, they gave consent. Angelo said on himself, I sent her money. You was wiring her money, but she kidnapped. I'm like, how the hell you wiring money? And she was kidnapped. How? How? Who does that? Who gives send money to their daughter and they're kidnapped? Who go pick up the money? Who Angelo, who did you put the money when you sent the money? Did you put in your daughter's name? Because the only way she can receive it in if she go to the store and she sign it, or did you sign it over to somebody else? That's the question. On that. I don't know how the parents are just as guilty if they play part. Is it? And when we know that they played a part, they play a big part in it. I just watched the video on Court TV. They said the parent were his. They were trying to. The parents was they. I think the judge made did the bail for 500 because they said they was in a warehouse and they was upset, so they were scared and stuff, but they, prosecutors, like, if they would have turned themselves in, it would have been totally different. But every time I look at a different case, I think about Robert, you guys. So I'm like, well, hell damn. Robert has always been at his court date. You never had to go look for him. He knew he had allegations on him. He knew he was being investigated. He was sitting outside of Trump Tower chilling, and he saw these different foreign flee. He did not catch a flight to Africa. He stayed there. Just like he did in 2000 when the allegations he knew about the allegations in 2001. So when the 2002 came and they dropped it, they put them charges on him, he did not run then. It took from there 2001 to 2008 for the trial. He showed up at every trial. So why he did not was able to get bond, you guys, like I was telling you here in Texas, it was a guy that killed his wife. It was another guy that killed his wife and put it in a freaking suitcase, and then we had this woman, and every last one of these people was able to get bail. And I'm trying to figure this out. You got somebody taking lives, and you have a man that he love. I guess he you can say he loves to love. And we talked about the money, like doing like $20,000 on plastic surgery and allowances and stuff like that. And we was talking about that behind the scenes. And so one person was like, well, if you love someone, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do what you can for them. I said, yeah, you're right on that, because my boyfriend, he does stuff for me, but I never asked him to do anything for me because I work, and if I need it, I'll get it. I prefer him to pay the bills, okay? But pay the bills. But if he's showing love, like, I care about you, I'm gonna do these things for you. I want to make you happy. And we know Robert, he does this for his children as well. So a lot of people was talking about the child support or whatever. but he does for his kids, you know, and he loves his kids. So whatever the situation was with Drea and Robert, that's between those two and their children. But you know, he made sure he paid his child support. But when they were saying, the mother was saying he wasn't paying child support. Oh, if you can give money to these women and stuff like that, you know, Drill going by what somebody saying to her. Then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, well, when go back and do the math, you know, the only time Robert was behind is when the concerts was being, you know, canceled. So that's when he, you know, was behind. So that's the question on that. Like, will sorry y'all. I apologize. So sorry. It's kind of chilly, you guys. So that's the situation with that. Um, what I want to hear how y'all feel about it since I stopped. How do y'all feel about it? Do you think they should be held responsible? I feel like the mother, especially, you texting Robert, pretending to be the daughter, lying about her age, allegedly. She really should be responsible. She should be held responsible. So sorry, you guys. They're trying to hook me up on Walmart internet. They were trying to hook me up on Walmart's internet. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Let me get some sanitizer so I can wipe this basket off. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so far behind. That's why I don't like scheduling no lives. I just like to pop up. Now y'all see why I just do the pop up because I know I get so busy. Okay, the parents should be held. Kills innocent. Period. Me too. Hey y'all, how you doing, Stephanie? Nope, I just do what I need to do to see them naked. Oh Lord, the parents should be held accountable, including the savages. Well, I mean the savages. I think they should be held accountable for starting all this mess and these rumors and things. You know, starting rumors because they didn't get their way. I think a lot of these people should be held responsible for the chaos that they caused in this man's life because they didn't get what they wanted from him, and so they're taking this man through hell, and it's just not fair. It's not fair at all. I was willing to drive Azriel across state line, lock her up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you get what I'm saying now. So y'all get what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is they said that his enablers drove Azriel to certain places. Okay, so the mammy, we according to these transcripts and the testimony of these people, Azriel's mother took her to Robert's show, drove her, didn't they both caught a flight, catch the flight to was it California? She allowed her to get a separate room. Hey, Fat, how you doing, sweetheart? And allow her to get a separate room. So that's the question, because like y'all, I've been sitting here like I swear I'm trying to keep myself busy so I can stay out the black YouTube street. You know how the parents keep you busy so you can stay out of trouble. That's what I've been doing. But I have been watching a lot of court TV. I've been looking at a lot of articles, reading a lot of different articles. Mr. J, you know what I'm working on. I'm still working on that. Um, it's gonna take some time, but I'm working on it. You know, I'm only one person, so I'm working on that. But somebody asked the question, you guys. On my way home, we was talking about the situations with the what was that Portia, and how Robert has been used, and these women wanted something out of him. So how did he use them when they went after him for what they can get from him? So my question, my thing is, someone. So did y'all understand what I was saying in that on that live? Because somebody didn't get it. Because on my title I said, has Robert been him too? And so somebody asked a silly question, and so I was like, okay, you're not getting what I'm saying, and I'm not going to sit here and try to break it down and explain to you. Sorry for the noise. Let me see if I can hook up to Walmart real quick, you guys. I'm gonna go in and out. I apologize. Internet is let me know. Again for technical difficulties. Okay. Oh Lord, oh my God. I am just I'm messed up all around the board. Okay. She is all of them parents are guilty if what they said. Thank you. And that's what I'm trying to say. Um, as mother should be charged with a charge or Kelly with. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Um, when you're, and then especially if you doing it to blackmail, or extortion, especially extortion on top of it. So if you're doing this um, extortion to a man and you use your daughter as bait, that's a big crime to me. And I feel like the parents should be held held responsible. And I feel like once we start charging these parents for these kids' actions, I just feel like it'll be there'll be more there'll be more, you know, why they'll watch their kids more. Cause some people just throw their kids on phones and let them go hang out with friends because they don't want to deal with them. And they running amok. They buck wild. So that's what I'm saying. And to the guy, person that left it coming up under my live, what I was saying about do you think Robert was him too? Talking about him too, is something that helping him. So you shouldn't use that under the same thing as me as me too. I'm like, y'all people just don't get it. It just don't. It doesn't make any sense. Y'all don't get it. So that shows that you don't pay attention to the content of the conversation. Because what I'm saying here, you have Portia, you done had Azriel, you have had Faith, Rogers, you have had Deronda Johnson Pace, Lisa Van Allen, and all these other people using him and violating him. He was violated. So that is a him too. So when I say him too, he has been violated too. Just like they saying me too, girl, me too. I went through that too. Him too. He has been through it. He has been violated. And that's what I was saying on there. Has Robert been him too? And in my mind and looking at everything that's going on, these allegations, yes, he has. Because everybody went in there for something. They wanted a music deal, they wanted to become a star, they wanted money, they wanted all these different things. They didn't want him. They wanted R. Kelly. They didn't want Robert Sylvester Kelly. They wanted R. Kelly. Because if they wanted Robert Sylvester Kelly, when he lost everything, when they felt like he lost everything, and I ain't gonna say he lost everything because he God got his stuff in a storage, locked up in a bank vault, locked up, waiting on him double fold. But when you say you want that person, you love that person for them, you're gonna be right there through it all. You're not gonna leave them abandoned. You're not gonna run out when they don't have the $500 red lobster deal for you. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna be right there with that man that you say you love, or woman that you said that you love. And that's why I said he was him too. So those parents should be held responsible. I don't know what y'all need to do with them, but they need to be held responsible. Okay, and set an example, just like y'all did with this boy going into that school. That way, these parents will be more harsh on their kids and keep an eye on them. I know we can't keep an eye on them everywhere we go, but when you do a Alice and Angelo Clary and Deronda Johnson Pace and the other women parents, when you do that kind of stuff, trying to extort somebody and blackmail them, you should be held responsible because it could have ended, it should have ended right there when they said they was backstage and they received a number. Am I right or wrong? When they received that number, she got the number. Her daughter shouldn't even had the number, even with the Woods girl. I'm sorry, you guys. I am about to leave. What is this? Who trying to hook up to my thing? What is going on? This thing is acting a fool, y'all. What is this? Oh Lord, y'all. This is some crazy stuff. I'm sorry they keep trying to hook me up to things. So I'm gonna get off you guys because I don't want to have to keep going through these technical difficulties. But you guys make sure y'all drop your comments down below and let me know what our next topic should be about. What we should what y'all want to talk about. Y'all can't see me. That's why I'm about to get off. Some people will get it and some people won't because they're not thinking uh outside of the box. You know what, Renee? That's what I'm saying. Okay. You know how a lot of people get confused. You know how a lot of people get confused. And I'm sorry, but I'm about to get off. But what I was saying before, because I think it's something going on with the service period. Because Walmart's having difficulties, I'm having difficulties. I think it's just the networks, whatever's going on. But what I was saying to you guys, um, on this live up under the comment section, you guys let me know what y'all want to talk about, what topic y'all want to talk about, and stuff like that. And I just encourage everyone when we have a content, we talk about certain things. Just pay attention to the content and keep the conversation going in the content of what we're talking about, because and then we can talk about whatever happened, to someone or whatever after we finish the content, if you want to speak on something, after that. But if we keep the topic on topic, people will understand what we're talking about. And so when we're not paying attention to each word and we just listen to a little bit, and then we're talking about cooking a pie and all these different things like that, we lose track. We lose track of what we're having a discussion about. So if we can keep the content and the live on what we're talking about, I think people will get a better understanding, because like sometimes, and that's why I get off sometimes, because I be looking in the comment section. I'm like, wait a minute, wait a damn minute. These people up here talking about cakes and pies and hospitals and God bless everybody that's going through it. But then you're looking at it and then you'll get thrown off, and then you start talking about, oh, okay, we're gonna pray for you. pray for you and your family, and all is well. But I feel like if we stay on topic, we can get an understanding if everybody put in their comments and stuff like that. I want we just to talk about them letters because the live going on right now is about Robert sleeping with the daughter and sister. Okay, I didn't even know. So okay, his time is different from mine. Okay, so what? I'm gonna let y'all go because I know that's why it's kind of thin in here. But just drop your comment down below. I don't be worrying about views. Just rewind it back, look at it, and whatever y'all want to talk about, let's talk about it. Okay. But let's stay on topic when we talk about it. That way I can be on stay on track as well. But y'all be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys later. And you know what? Let's pray for Robert because I don't know what's going on with this letter. All right, be blessed.